Hi, morning everyone. So we're here in Plagne in the ski resort, and it is opening day or second day, opening weekend. So yeah, the lifts first opened yesterday in Plagne in the altitude villages, and today is the second day. So we'll be heading out this morning. The lifts have just started turning. You can see them behind me in Plagne Centre because it's just gone 9 o'clock in the morning. And so every week I do a live snow report. So I have been doing them over on my Instagram channel, but I'd really like to do a lot more on YouTube here. And I'm really keen to do some live reports for you. So today I'm having to do it from my laptop on my balcony because I need 50 subscribers to be able to do it from my phone up the mountain. So if you're watching this video, like and subscribe right now so that next week you can see what's going on further up there. Okay, so let's have a look at the snow conditions. We had lots of snow last week, which was really excellent. We probably had about 15 to 20 centimetres drop, and actually amazing, really nice, soft, fresh powder, which was fantastic. So it was really, really nice out there, and it's been really consistently cold, sub-zero for the last week at least, but probably longer. So it's meant that the pack is really good. It just means it's icy as all hell on the pavements and walking around and things. So you definitely need some good shoes when you're walking around resort. But when you go up skiing, it's looking really nice at the moment. So really, really cold kind of base layer with really fresh powder on top. But what we are actually seeing, or what I saw yesterday when I was out and about, is that there's quite a lot of slides as well. So there's people still trying to go off piste because the powder does look really tempting. But just be aware, it's only, what, 10, 15 meters, 15 centimeters deep on top of the grass and rocks and things. And so you can see some places where it has slid and the snow has cracked right through to the grass on the ground. So there really isn't that solid icy base layer yet. So we are still kind of looking for that. So I would be very, very careful if you head off piste. The avalanche risk is currently 3 out of 5. And so I wouldn't recommend it. Heading out around the resort. So it is only the altitude villages that are open this week. So the lower villages, Montchaban, Les Coches, Champigny, Montalbert, they'll all open on the 17th of December, which is next weekend. And skiing out and around resort, there's still a few runs that aren't open. So for example, if you head up to the top of the Grand Rochette in Plagne Centre, and as you come out of the lift, you turn left, the blue runs are open back down into Centre or Belcotte. But if you wanted to take the right, red run, come back down into the centre, or you could turn left to Champigny, that run isn't open yet. And the same thing if you head up to the top of the Roche de Millau, the source run isn't open yet, but the tunnel run is open. So they're kind of being economical with which bits of the resort or which ski routes are open at the moment. The other thing that we should talk about is the cost of living crisis, because everyone's talking about it. One of the things that Plagne Ski Resort said that they would do to try and reduce their energy costs is to slow down how fast the lifts were moving. And so they have done that this year, and the lifts are moving, I think it's like 4 meters instead of 5 meters a second. And so they feel a bit slower, but I'm not sure if that's because I know that that's happening or if because you can really tell the difference. I'm not sure, but you'll find out when you're here in resort. Forecast wise, we're looking at it staying very, very cold through the next 4 or 5 days. So always sub-zero, but -5 to -10, depending on what time of day you're out. So definitely layer up. I've got my thermals on now. These are awesome thermals from Ivy, which I absolutely love. Definitely layer up, face buff. If you're out with the kids, they definitely want face coverings and lots of layers. So definitely keep warm when you're out there. We have got some more snow coming, I think, in the middle of next week. Not a huge amount, but I think at the moment the forecast is saying maybe 6 to 8 centimetres arriving. So keep an eye on the snow forecast. You might need a variety of goggle lenses. I needed my low lights yesterday, and today it's looking pretty blue sky. So I'll probably be in my highlights today, which is fantastic. Yeah, if you're here with your kids and things, the conditions are really nice for kids at the moment. It's quite firm packed on the piste. It's quite soft on the side of the piste. So I was out with my boys yesterday and they were having a blast on the piste, but every time they went to play in the powder, they were face planting because they just haven't got their ski legs back yet. So that was quite entertaining for me. So just keep an eye on them when they're doing that. And again, just be safe as to where they're going. There's lots of activities and things going on around resort. So there was a big party in Belcotte yesterday for the opening with some fireworks and a DJ and some free bits and pieces, hot chocolate and van show being handed out. And there's other stuff going on around the resort this week, but it is pretty chill. It's a classic kind of opening week. So it's going to be really good fun if you're out here in resort. It's going to be a great one, really good skiing conditions, pretty quiet on the piste. And then, of course, next week we'll move into Christmas week, where it's going to seem a lot busier, I think, in resorts. So we'll be back next week to kind of review and see what is going on then. But this is me, this is Jen signing out. If you're still watching, have you liked and subscribed to my channel? Do it, so I can do a live mobile report from the top of the mountain next week, which would be so much more informative for you guys and so much more fun for me. So go and do it, like and subscribe. Ask me any questions in the comments and I'll come back and answer them. What do you want to know about for next week? Let me know. Any questions about Plagne, what's going on in resort, whether it's snow conditions or just fun, things to do, après or family stuff, whatever, you tell me. And I will see you here next week. Bye.